Way down the basement, Gary was Adolf 8. And he used to run around and capture us and put us in the laundry chute, which was a great jail. Do you remember that, Deborah?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, Deborah, yeah. Our grandmother used to call her Deborah. Our grandmother was always mad at us. Yeah, and Uncle Joe was my first boss, and not my last boss, but between him and Aunt Helen, they taught me how to work. And I go to work, and I can work rings around these kids now. I mean, please. Right? Yeah, your mother was always, Anna, clean that. Anna, clean this. Don't you get sugar on the floor. When I used to make 5-gallon jugs of simple syrup. Yeah, remember that? And fill up the lemon blend machine and the Coke machine. And they're the only ones that taught me when you try and sweep up bubble gum, you have to step on it first. And then it doesn't roll. That's what I learned. See, now, you kids probably never knew that before. And I really owe Uncle Joe a lot. He led me the Remington Pharmaceutical Sciences when I was in pharmacy school because I couldn't afford to buy it. Do you?
You have grandpa?
You have it? The original one with the gray cover? I might have notes in there.
I think I have his.
Yeah, you probably do.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, because I went to Pitt and I was lucky enough to be a pharmacist too, and it's a hell of a living, let me tell you.
It's hell sometimes, though.
Yeah, that too.
It's hell sometimes.
Well, where do you work?
Merck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sales?
Yeah.
But I think everybody knows that when you worked at Uncle Joe's store, you never could stand around.
No.
You were always told, dust something, move something, and put it down real quick and wait on that customer.
Yeah, the customers, I remember the first customers that came into the store and I was working. I was so shy and so backwards. I was 13 also. Now, how many of you think I'm still shy? You, my brother. That's my brother, Steve, my little brother. He might be, what's his name?
Stooge.
Stooge? I thought, yeah. Or, yeah, Comrade Stooge. That's his new name. My sisters are into politics. Do not mention politics to my sisters. You will be sorry. But I don't do politics. Never did, never will. But yeah, we used to, the twins, my sisters, would go, Nancy and Kathy. So Nancy would go up to Uncle Joe and go, Kathy wants to know if we can have some soda to go to Shenley Park. We'll take Debbie.
Please, take all the soda you want.
You can have a creamsicle and some candy bars and a big jack and cheese curls. You take Debbie.
Take care of you too.
It was just me and the twins and the dogs. Coffee, you remember Coffee, sweet little Coffee. One time she got a Jimmy on her nose.
Shepherd, we got her from you, I think.
Yeah.
Or you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. We had that.
Painting upstairs.
Who was painting?
My
You
dad.
gotta come up here. No. He doesn't do lectures. I do lectures.
This dog ran around the house and he knocked the ladder over with the paint can.
I don't remember.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That might have been when Coffee went to the farm. Yeah, Coffee, one day, Coffee just wasn't there anymore. She went to the farm. And we had Jet, and Jet got killed by a car. You remember Jet? And we used to sit on them back steps. They're still
What
there.
always amazed me about Jet was that he could come down here to Greenfield, but he always found his way back up to Millington.
He was the smartest dog. I think it was a she. We finally found out after about 10 years of calling her he. It was
We
a
were
she.
so poor as kids, we had as far as the neighbors thought.
Yeah, she wasn't even our dog, but she came everywhere with the smartest dog. Little black lab mutt, short legs, smart as all get out. Yeah, could find her way anywhere. Remember she used to chase rabbits down there?
And eventually your mother liked Jet because she didn't want him in the house or her or whatever, but then she had a, like she did for Dusty.
A carpet.
Yeah, and then she found a place for it and that dog was allowed to move past the carpet, whether it was Dusty or Jet. But,
Dusty kind of stayed behind the table there after a while.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Uncle Joe, I remember one time walking past him, he was pouring one of those, those big time liquids in the pharmacy, all mystery to me at the time. And we don't do that anymore, by the way.
Right, I was going to say.
The techs do that. Yeah. And I accidentally bumped it and he spilled it. I thought he was going to kill me. It was probably Donatell or something. No big deal. But yeah, I owe Uncle Joe my life because I wouldn't have made it. Wouldn't even have the idea if I wasn't raised in that store. As so were you guys.
That's right.
Yeah, we were all raised in the store. When we weren't in the store, we were in the basement. Remember burning trash?
Yep.
Yeah, we talked about
Paul remembers burning trash. He took me down the incinerator one day when he was about 13 and I was 10, and he explained to me the birds and the bees.
I'm shocked.
I've been confused ever since.
I understand now, Mary.
I'm still waiting for an explanation. But anyway, yeah.
If you didn't work for Uncle Joe.
I played golf with Uncle Joe.
When I was in grade school, lived out in Bethel Park, and actually had to take 2 streetcars to get to work. And on Sunday, a lot of times, because I delivered papers before I went to work, Uncle Joe would say to me, "Did you go to church? Oh, I missed it today. That's, go down to that, whatever that Catholic church was."
Rosemary.
They would send me down to church. Like, hey, I can miss this week. But also remember Uncle Joe, a lot of times I'd be working or something like that, and he'd say, "Come on, we're going to go out." He'd take me out to lunch. And for me, that was a big thing. We went up to a diner one time. I think he even took me up to Pole Eyes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was a good worker.
He didn't get paid, he just got fed.
So Uncle Joe was always very nice to me. I owe Uncle Joe a lot. And always remember, too, New Year's Eve parties. And they were a lot of fun. All the brothers get together and sing and all this kind of stuff. That was a real party to remember. All the time. They always had good parties. So I do have fond memories of Uncle Joe.